Oh, wait, Scott's got something.
Uh-oh.
Move out of the way. Oh,
there you go.
But for people that
you got to shake the booty around.
Remember we were joking about him getting arrested in Thailand? He got arrested in Thailand.
What?
He got arrested. Got arrested in Thailand.
So I'm a couple episodes behind. It's been a couple of weeks. What happened? Can you ever go back?
Oh, yes. There's no record of it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you just pay enough money. And
there's a lot of corruption in Thailand. And basically, he swears that he was only drinking a beer an hour, but he was out for 18 hours. So, but he was on his bike that
doing wheelies. And
he bought a motorcycle over there, and he was driving. Were you driving home at that point? I never asked you that.
I was on my way home.
All right, so he was on his way home, and there was a little roadblock. They pulled him over, and they hauled him in. And coincidentally, everyone that was blowing into the breathalyzer was getting a what? Was it again?
54%.
54%. You would be dead. So they haul him in. And they scare
have it set to fraternity level.
They scare the hell out of you. They're basically saying you're going to be in a Thai jail all weekend. They know you're an American. And next thing you know.
So how do you know?
Yeah. And next thing you know, Matt's like, well, can I call my wife? And then the guy's like, his eyes got they got big.
Oh, he opened them right up for once.
He opened up his eyes and he said, you got a Thai wife. Because now at this point he knows. And long story short, she had to come with the equivalent of $650 American, which is how much baht again?
20,000 Thai baht.
20,000 Thai baht.
Then they checked my phone, made sure there was no funny stuff in there, and then gave me the keys and said, you can ride home.
So after he paid the money.
You just be careful.
No. They wanted to pull him over again.
Yeah, right.
For real. So basically, he had to pay off the police officers, right?
Simply.
And they gave him his keys to drive back home. But they check your phone to make sure you're not talking about it. So there's no record of it.
It was cute.
But remember we talked about and joked about him getting arrested?
Yeah. Wife warned me too. And then she came in laughing.
Oh boy. Well, because he felt like, oh my God, this is it. This is terrible. And she's like,
I'm a good guy. I don't do that sort of stuff.
Right.
I don't get arrested and shit.
Yeah, but
only one beer an hour.
But she was laughing at you because she said, this is what we do.
Told you.
This is our culture.
Oh, you didn't pay the first guy? Oh, you paid the third guy. That's why they were so high.
So you got to leave your house with like $650 in your pocket at all times.
No, next time you leave with, $80.
Yeah.
$50.
What does the guy's shirt say? In the background? Scott Watson?
What's it say, Scott?
It says, I wish Hillary had married OJ. See, I hang
the Spanish Kings.
To the Spanish Kings.
Michael Bergen Jr.
For the people that don't think I have like friends that are Trump supporters, there you go. And he carries around a caveman club and other things. Other things. You got other things. We'll just say you got other things. So that Vegas trip was awesome.
It was very nice. Yeah, quick hit. Oh, actually, my flight coming back to Newark was delayed for an hour and a half. We're like third in line to taxi to take off, and then the pilot goes, "I'm sorry, there's a if you look to your right, you'll see a big giant plane with a dignitary in it, and we can't leave until that dignitary has left the airport."
Who was it?
It was the president of these United States.
Oh, damn.
Because it was like right before the Nevada primaries, and Joe Biden was doing a.
Hey, this train isn't left yet.
Right.
Where's my ice cream?
Right.
This grilled cheese tastes like steak.
Why are we in Maine? After hearing this wonderful experience in Vegas with you two at the Sphere and the cream spinach and
the green spinach,
I realized that we have a fake friendship.
That's not true.
Why the hell was I would have taken that trip.
Well, this was college. This was my buddy from college who's the biggest
Dude,
YouTube fan.
I would put a college fucking
sweatshirt on. All right. Well, then let's.
What college you went to? Emerson. I would put an Emerson hoodie on.
We'll do a.
Why is it raining?
We'll do our own little. Wow, that just opened up.
I didn't realize they could. I didn't realize they could hear through the
All right, well, let's plan a
Through
trip.
the one.
Yeah, they're
page.
pissed.
Let's plan a trip.
Well, I want to see you
All
too.
right.
I would see Dead and Company. I would go to that.
I legitimately thought about moving to Las Vegas for 3 months.
For real?
Just
Oh, for the Dead thing?
to do like the whole run.
No, to watch Nikki Glazer.
Who's going to be? Is John Mayer going to be?
Yeah, he's in.
Is he?
It's a residency. It's not a tour. It's a residency.
Is he still doing fake gay, or is he back to being straight? What is he doing now? He went fake gay.
Why?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, this is too much for
I
the
wasn't
corporate.
aware of that.
This
I think he just loves all and serves all.
This is too much for the corporate guy. I'm sorry. I got to acknowledge that was too much for the corporate guy.
I'm not aware of that.
But out of nowhere, he's like Andy Cohen's boyfriend. I'm like, what?
Nah, they're just friends.
Ah, yeah. All right.
Kissing
Yeah, that's how it starts.
Mhm.
That's why Matt's got boo boo boo.
Dead and Company would be awesome. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you in
No,
an
it's all
uncomfortable situation,
I'm not
Ron, but we,
uncomfortable.
You've been doing that a lot recently.
what did I do to
What the
you?
fuck?
Oh, with the hot. Look at the last episode. That's like, will you shut the hell up?
Sister-in-law.
Will you take the hint? What else is going on, fellas?
It's just shit
What do you guys want to talk about?
All right. We can talk about people that aren't here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to talk about Ron the Waiter getting us sick?
Well, there's that.
Ron the Waiter was in Matt C because Matt was in Thailand. He's coughing like crazy, and then he's like, I'm just getting over something. Me and Littlefoot walked off camera like, oh, great. We just knew. But you skated. You didn't get sick.
Oh, you know what I did? I went home.
What?
I went home that night.
Our
Yeah.
English.
I had two 2-ounce bourbons, and then I just did the Karen Silkwood shower,
Scrubbed down everything.
and then just took a double dose of zinc for the next 4 days, and that's how I kind of skated through.
All right.
No, and then I got COVID.
Yeah.
My whole family
You
got
should have
COVID.
known what he did.
And then I go,
You should've known
Ron.
about that in 2020. We'd have been fine.
But I go to Ron. I write him. I'm like, Ron, at this point, you got to be honest. Oh,
What'd you give me?
I didn't.
Oh
mean
no,
to
no!
sneeze
I
in
got
your face.
the other side of the story. I go, Ron, you got to be honest. When you were at Tuesdays at Gebhards,
It's getting better every time. It gets better.
Gebhards.
Anyway,
Get
yeah, no thoughts.
I love Gebhards.
Yeah, sure.
But we need Tuesdays at Gebhards t-shirts with a little poof. So I go, Ron, you got to be honest with me. My whole family came down with COVID. It was terrible. We had it for like close to 2 weeks because I think we also had a little bit of the flu. I go, when you were at Gebhards, did you have COVID or the flu? He goes, oh, no, that was Scott Watson. He blamed you.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
He blamed you.
Hard
Because
to
you
throw
were
a guy that big under a bus, but he did.
because you were coughing pretty good too.
Yeah, I had love for Ground
What
Zero.
did you
I
have?
excuse.
Oh, it was Ground Zero stuff.
You had Ground Zero stuff.
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
I've
we
been
can't.
trying to call Bellevue because he's trying to get me for my check.
Oh, I know 5
Same.
good lawyers I've seen on the subway that can help you with that.
Oh Jesus,
Burn
yeah.
Here's my question. We're
Yes.
all on Instagram, right?
You are.
And there are people that you follow, and then there are people that show up and say reels
Oh yeah.
that maybe you don't follow because maybe you're married or you have a corporate job or you don't want to follow certain people.
You're still
Yeah,
allowed to
you keep
follow. You're still allowed to follow people. My God. What are
And
you
then
getting-
and then
what are you
like
getting at?
all
Oh, my
right,
God.
but then
Oh,
if
my
you
God.
but do you comment and like on everything?
No.
No, I'm not
On some of the Gebhards kind of stuff?
No, I just take peeks, but I don't like. No. Why?
So a couple showed up in the thing. I don't follow. I'm denying. I will admit to
Were they
the.
small Thai boys that said there's Matt there?
But I realized why I was seeing all these people is because I follow Ron. Ron follows me, and these are all entertainers that Ron follows.
Oh, you got pulled into his algorithm. Nothing worse than being pulled into someone else's algorithm.
I had to
That's hilarious.
dunk my phone into 4 ounces of bourbon and then silkwood shower my phone.
Nothing worse than getting pulled into someone else's algorithm. It happens all the time. I try to do the right thing on Twitter and follow a lot of the people that are really cool towards us and support us, you know. And then all of a sudden I'm in a CVS with my family, just getting stupid toothpaste, and I'm bored because I'm waiting, right, because you have to push
for the receipt to print, and that's 5 hours.
No, you got to push the button now. You can't even get your own shit. So I was just sitting there. I'm on my Twitter, like my family's right next to me, and it's hardcore. You know what? Whoa. Because of some of the people I follow,
people eating corn.
I don't know why they retweet that stuff. You're supposed to look at that stuff and move on. You don't retweet it. But some of my followers retweet the hard stuff, and then
pretty good.
And then all of a sudden you want to throw your phone because you're like, "Oh my god!" Cheers.
Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Ron.
The Ron thing's hilarious.
Thanks, Ron.
That's hilarious.
Where is Ron?
It's one more time into.
I figured you didn't want him here. Well, no, he'll be at the next one. So how's your bubbles?
It's getting better, actually.
Really?
Yeah, the 2 plops and a fizz.
You're actually ready for a beer now?
You know what? While you're up,
Scott.
We're doing.
Figure it out, man.
Scott.
See how tiny these little guys are.
Holy shit.
Look at
Ow!
See, now if somebody's going to screenshot that, and then the meme is going to be,
Scott likes little boys.
I'm not the pilot.
You should be in the WWE, brother.
I'm going to tell my kids this is Metallica.
That's hilarious with the algorithm, man.
It was really bad.
It was really bad. I told you the story, like, back in the day, you know, both these guys knew Carl pretty well. And Carl was always on an adventure after, you know, his divorce. And he was always somewhere, Miami, LA. He was everywhere. He would follow the party. And all of a sudden, you know, we were good friends. I'd be on my couch at my house. Same thing with my little kids watching a Disney movie or something. And I was the stupid one that I would announce to my wife. But my kids were in the room too.
Oh,
Carl wrote! And then all of a sudden, my wife's like, well, what is he up to? I'm like, oh, my God. And I would just throw the phone away. My phone's broke. I got stuff. I got stuff.
Yeah, say it. Say one of the things.
I got stuff.
We have to talk to the lawyers first.
Let's just put it this way. Carl liked to send every once in a while some POV.
Oh.
He would send me some POV.
Some self-POV.
I think he would like me to say that too. So, yeah. Cheers.
We're coming up on his
We've
birthday.
got a beer that remember that first beer that him and I shared when he first started coming in, which was that Founder's Breakfast Stout.
Oh, that thing.
Remember that? We have it on draft right now. Ooh. Speaking of shitty beer,
that's the one I would drink right now.
You want that?
Well, it's too late. Scott Watson.
Scott Waddleston is walking his way back over.
Did you call him Scott Waddles?
I think I did.
Good to see you. Welcome back.
Well,
yeah, cheers. For real, I missed your little foot. All kidding aside, you know.
Cheers. Thanks for walking all the way down
Cheers
there.
to the
Back
Spanish
up.
Kings.
Littlefoot's one of my dear friends.
Cheers. Inbreeding.
I'm glad you had a good time with you too in Vegas. Because some people are like, wow, you're just an ass all the time. No, we have normal conversations.
Yes. See what? Can I tell them what you're like off this? Can I do that? Can I just give one little story?
Sure. How the sausage is made.
So there are times where Opie and I will have gone to. I'm gonna fuck this joke.
Oh, you're going for it.
I've gone to. I've
had it.
He puts
you
on.
had your chance and you blew it.
He combs his hair. He puts on a suit and a tie. We go to one of these. See, the joke isn't working.
You know where you fucked it up though is when you said, "I'm gonna fuck this joke up."
I wasn't firing on all cylinders. Carl said the Gentleman's Club line better. Carl had a Gentleman's Club joke. Carl told it better because he was better.
He was better.
No, this one's working really well.
I wish you could have traded places with him. To be honest with you.
Well, you want to join him anyway, right?
The only time, if I'd ever done cocaine, I absolutely probably would have.
Look,
it would have been one and done.
Look,
one and done.
I'm gonna give you I'm gonna say something very from my heart and sincere
at the same time.
I didn't say mean.
Oh, I'm just imagining it'll be.
There was a time that if you hung out with me, you died, and because of that, a few people for real decided
stopped hanging out with you.
Yes, and this
because they died.
And this guy right here did not.
And I didn't have a choice. You kept coming here.
I had 2 friends die within 6 months, and I'm not even joking. I will not name names. Robert kind of knows a little bit. People actually started avoiding me, not Littlefoot. So cheers on that.
I lean into it.
Cheers. You leaned into it. Yes. What else there, Robert? It's about you today because me and Matt
Everything
see
else
each other.
sucks.
We see each other all the time.
Yeah, I'm number 3
Well, after
now.
yesterday's paint.
Well, he was supposed to bring in
and-
grubs. We were supposed to eat the
Really?
Yeah, but they're aged.
aged.
Yeah, you want them fresh. That's what I found
We were going to
out.
eat fried grubs today.
It's fermented.
They're not fermented. No, they're marinated, and then they're fried, and then you eat them fresh. You don't eat them after they spent time on the plane. But I did.
Were they good?
I could get into it with enough time.
Can I ask a stupid question? What is an actual
will.
grub? Is it
So
like
it's like I think it's like caterpillar larva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Gonna
What do
hurl.
you mean? What do you
It's
mean?
gonna hurl.
What do you mean?
It's gonna hurl.
It's better than chicken vindaloo.
I don't know if
Tell
you
you
know
that
this,
much.
but I'm
Look
kind of
at
on the
that.
spectrum. And one of the things, because I'm on the spectrum,
You
is
start
like
wobbling your head around.
it's like
when you
Yeah,
want.
I don't like bugs.
when you
Definitely don't like
want
bugs.
to be felt.
is textures.
Yes.
Everything
Oh.
I wear has to be soft, and there are foods I cannot eat because of texture. So that's why I'm making that face, because the texture of a grub.
There's nothing
Oh.
crunchy in that.
What happened?
There's nothing.
Yeah, I
crunchy
need a
in
little
that.
crunch.
Yeah, but when
That's
you wok
all
fry
chip.
it, man, you gotta wok fry the
All
crap
chip.
out of that thing.
It's like eyeballs.
How many
Like you
wok?
roast them.
How many woks you got at your house?
I have one good sized wok.
One wok. All right.
Yeah,
Do
that's
you
right.
walk around it?
I guess I could if I had to.
Yeah.
If somebody put the wok on the floor.
Anyway.
Or a
Do you
chair in the
walk
middle of the
this
room.
way, not walk that way?
You do the waka waka?
Yeah, why didn't they name that song "Walk That Way"
Walk
Like
a way.
chick.
or "Walk"?
Walk a way.
Or walk. Yeah.
All right, so this is a
Oh no! Here we go.
it's a stupid story.
All right, here comes the stupid story. Thank God,
We gotta
because
work-
everything else was great until now.
We got to work on his confidence because there's stutter steps that happen with him. Look, I know I bombed tonight. I'm not stupid, but I just go with it.
All right, I'm gonna fuck
So,
this one
All
up.
right, I'm about to fuck this up, but I want you to listen anyway. That's Littlefoot.
This one's not a joke.
I was, I don't know, junior high school or something, right around the time that or Run DMC did the Walk This Way cover.
Oh,
with
nice.
Aerosmith, right?
Nice.
And
Changed the world.
I had a friend of mine, one of my best friends at the time, was a Vietnamese refugee. He was like 3 years in the United States. Literally come over on a boat through the whole thing, right? And he would sing that song, walk this way, no that way, with the. So imagine that in a
Racist.
Vietnamese accent. No,
Racist.
it's his.
Racist.
It was adorable.
Cheers
it was
to
Flattery.
amazing.
He's flattering the guy.
And he ended up
Cheers
being
to
a
racists. Cheers.
tier
Good job.
1
Good
tennis
job,
player.
Ray.
The Spanish
Oh,
King.
To the
tennis.
Spanish King.
That's a white sport.
Started with ping pong and then moved to
oh,
honest to God.
way to bring it right back to Southeast Asia.
By the way, Matt's going to have a third kid because the money he was supposed to spend on his vasectomy, you remember we talked about that too? He had to give to the guy to get
So
out
I
of
didn't get a vasectomy or a suit.
Right.
Those are the two things I was
So now he's going to have a third kid, and the whole reason is because he got pulled over on that
Yeah.
motorcycle. You know you're having a third kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a
Do
kid.
you think that was a setup?
I'm gonna,
Oh, it was 100%.
by my wife.
Yes.
Well, we
Oh.
So he paid the cops twice.
He's going to be riding at this intersection at this time.
Yeah, pull over
This
the
is
white
the
guy.
bike.
Which one? I'll pull them all over. One of them will be my husband.
He's the only one who blew a training outside of town.
Wow.
54%.
Wow, Scott. Scott, wow. Wow.
No, I thought his oil gasket blew. I didn't think it had anything to do with the transmission.
Oh, I asked
It was a
him.
little leaky.
Did I ask you on camera or not?
Oh.
Did you ever bulge?
See, the
Did you ever-
the verb is unclear.
Did you ever go bulge? As like a goof.
I honestly don't know what that means.
See, I'm
Think
in
about
your
the
boat.
bulge.
I'm guessing.
Not
I
the
have
battle of it.
but I'm not going to just assume that I know what he means. But I'm, 'cause he
Extra
might-
part. You ever go extra part just as a goof?
as a goof.
He
I was just kidding around. Anyway, that was fun. You owe me $50.
You ever go bulge?
No, I don't apologize for it either way.
And here's the other thing. Oh, no, I don't give a crap if you went bulge. It's all right, Robert. Good for you. But no, you loved me.
That was just the roof.
Here's the question that I asked Matt. So here's the question. So let's say you meet someone on an app. You kind of fall for this person. And then you start getting into it and you realize they have an extra part. But you already felt for them emotionally. What would you do?
It would be a very long conversation with that person. Long, honest conversation.
Of course it would be a long conversation, but what would you do? Because then in your head, you're like, well, I'm not.
Conversations. No, get away. No, get away.
I don't go extra part, but I fell for her soul. What would you do?
Their soul.
I don't like hypotheticals.
No, you're saying like
But let's say it really happened.
you're not thinking about it. You're punching the person.
I hate that he got out of it by saying I don't like hypotheticals.
Maybe you
I
can
don't
fix it,
like
man.
that.
It's not a hypothetical.
Because he's been in radio as long as I have, and hypotheticals.
Your lives are based on.
You have a nice apartment because of hypotheticals. How dare you, sir?
It's something I don't think I can answer off the cuff.
He's got a nice apartment in Vegas too now, right?
It's a tough question, right? Tough question.
We'll think
gotta be
about it.
respectful.
We'll think about it. We'll come back with our.
I think I would have a tough time.
Next week.
I think I would have. I'll be honest. I think I would have a tough time with
Let's
that.
be honest about it.
I think I would have a tough time with that. Like, oh my god, I didn't know this, and now you got this.
Well, all right. So
Oh
the
my
other,
God.
all right, but the other question is, at what point does the other person say, "Hey, by the way, this is who I am"?
Well, they don't want to say that because they think you're going to be turned off by that.
And you should be.
Oh, I forgot. We got we got a right winger. There's always the right winger in the corner to set us straight.
Well, that's messed up. If you think
Of
about
course,
it.
it's messed up. That's why it's.
But is it?
That's why it's an interesting
Two
discussion.
people can
Well,
love
it
each
all
other.
depends on how the person presented.
Tucked away.
Darren, I
Uh,
want to say goodbye to Darren. Thank you, brother.
Thanks, Darren.
He's a huge supporter. He's leaving.
it's a
us.
complicated thing that you really can't make jokes about.
Good one, Facebook. You.
I don't even think I'm making jokes. It's more of a discussion point.
But
Scott is.
regardless of
You got to understand, Scott Watson is a meat and potatoes guy. That's it.
if
He walks around in a caveman club. You're not going to have a real discussion with the guy. He's going to protect his
cavemen aren't real people.
caveman.
Not anymore.
Nope. And the stupid Geico thing, I told everybody it wasn't going to work bringing him back. Sucked. Mike Bergen Jr., $4.99. Let's be realistic, Littlefoot. Isn't Jimmy? He doesn't like. Isn't Jimmy? He doesn't like.
Voice testing.
All right. I think you messed up your super chat there, Mike. But we'll take your money coming right out of it.
Oh, look at that. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. We owe you a penny.
You owe him a penny.
Come and get it.
Why are you taking all the super
I'm
chat
holding
money?
it for you.
Oh, I see.
You're untrustworthy
I
tonight.
got to buy my
Come and get your penny, Mike.
guys. Stop sending me money. That means I got to pay for my beers tonight. Stop.
We got tab running.
Yeah, you did. No, you don't. No, Matt's very generous. I'm trying to think what else is going on in the world.
That's how he gets away with it.
He's on to me.
That's so generous.
He's on to me.
So now I can't charge him.
Well, no, I'll buy food on the way out.
Yeah,
You
we'll
know.
figure it out.
We figure it out.
Push it on the stairs.
Did we do anything? What's in the news?
Flacco.
The news.
What's in the news?
Flacco.
Oh, Flacco.
What is that like?
We talked about Flacco on this show. Huge owl. Lived
Yeah.
at the Central Park Zoo.
That's your friend, right? The owl that was.
It was.
I learned about that on this.
Dan All Day NYC. And somebody at the Central Park Zoo is like, we got to let Flacco go. And they let him go. And then the city just said, yeah, let him be. So he was flying around, especially this neighborhood. He had a 6-foot wingspan.
Jeez.
And he was creeping out a lot of people because he would hang out
Yeah,
and look in
the window.
windows.
Right.
And a lot of people have pictures of Flacco looking in their window. And then
You're perfect.
2 or 3 days ago, he flew into a building on 89th Street. It was all glass.
Oh,
And bam! And he fell, and that was it.
he's done, huh?
And everyone's depressed. A lot of people are depressed.
What a sad folk.
And that's a way to go.
Does it piss off anybody else that there's billboards when you're leaving New York after the tunnel going on the Jersey Turnpike. There's a giant billboard.
I will not be
that
marketed
says,
at.
That says breast reduction surgery. What the?
Insurance man.
Exactly. I'll stop right there. I'll stop right there.
Right there.
I'll stop right there. It is blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
There's a girl I was really into, and she had the big boobs, and then one day she did it, and she's like, "You want to see my scars?" And I cried.
There's nothing wrong with somebody that wants to become healthier.
Some huge melons. She had to have reduction surgery.
My God, tough room.
Are you really advocating for breast reduction?
Uh-oh, you're going to get
If it's going to help her health, absolutely.
No.
We'll agree to disagree and lint. Right
Robert
here.
likes them as flat as a board.
I was lint? I thought he just had
like
a weird
them,
thing.
however they like
You
themselves.
like them flat as a board.
However they like
It's all
themselves.
right. It's 2024 now, so. But here's the thing. It said on the billboard, breast reduction surgery now covered by insurance. And me and my wife looked at this billboard and like, what the fuck? Because we got 4 of us that, the dental's not covered. It's like, wait, my teeth aren't covered, but your big boobs are? That's BS.
But think about the health implications of that.
If you don't take care of your teeth, you got heart issues. Everybody knows that.
Wait, what?
You didn't know that?
Oh my God,
Yeah,
that
because your
explains-
friends don't like
that
you no
explains
more.
A whole other thing.
That's it.
What's the other thing? No, teeth health is very important. That's not covered, but some girl with giant boobs, that's covered? That's BS.
Like to be covered by it.
Agree to disagree. I'm the dissenting opinion today. I think dental insurance should be.
So you
covered
want
as well.
shitty teeth and you want a
No,
girl
I
with
think,
like
but
as flat as a board.
This is what happens when he shaves his beard.
See, this is it. I'll never do it again.
So how would girls with peanut butter
Stop
teeth?
painting.
How is dental insurance not covered? I mean, how are you not covered with
It's
dental?
cosmetic. It's not.
I don't know. Trust me, we've been trying to figure this out.
Boobs are cosmetic too, man.
We've been trying to figure
Look
this one out
around.
for like 12 years. At this
All
point.
right. You all
Oh, Jennifer, sorry. Oh my God. One of our. Sorry.
I tried to
Oh
go
my
delicate
God!
with it.
I that's why you were being
I
delicate.
tried to go
Oh
delicate.
my God, Jennifer, I'm sorry.
But no!
Jen's not allowed to say anything. 'Cause
She's one of our biggest supporters. I don't know what she wants to say, but the last 5 minutes was not kind to Jennifer Ferris.
Because
Oh my! Now I feel like
everybody
an
should be able to
idiot.
do what they want.
Oh, do I feel like a piece?
Wait, is it raining?
I said that 10 minutes ago. Oh, you're trying to turn the. You're trying to change the
No, I
subject.
just wanted to know.
We just lost one of our biggest supporters. I don't realize that people actually watch these things. Oh my! I'm not offended. I know you're not offended. Cheers. I know you're not. I'm just messing with your back.
Look at some of my beer.
Here,
Look
enjoy
at-
my
look
urine.
at Cheers or-
Enjoy my urine sample. Cheers.
Look at my back walls.
No, Jennifer is one of the good ones. Oh my God!
100%.
But is that BS though for real? That a breast reduction is covered by insurance?
I
But
think it depends on what it is.
dude,
You're talking
everyone's.
about a reduction, not an increase.
You know how many people are walking around with bad breath and shitty teeth because they can't afford to
Well,
get them clean?
but to your point, they should
Absolutely.
The rise. You live on a beach. The rising tide.
Cheers.
Cheers! Cheers to Mike O'Donnell.
Meow, 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 meow.
One of the good ones. All right. Everything else good, Littlefoot?
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. Thanks.
That's good.
Well, you never got sick. You
You
felt
know,
bad?
emotionally, the
Oh,
anger is dissipated.
What anger? What
It was just
anger?
Oh,
playing
you know what
with
anger?
it.
You know what anger?
Joe.
For those
All right,
people
here we
who
go with
commute,
anger.
I gotta follow you too.
Now I'm pissed.
for those people who commute on a subway,
Don't do it.
Oh, wow.
and you wear a backpack or a bag of some sort that rolls
Take
on
it
your back.
off.
Take it off when you're on
Take
the
it off, you
motherfucking train.
Idiot. I mean, if it's empty,
Today,
leave it on.
I'm stuck under the Hudson River on the path for like 40 minutes because of whatever. And this 25-year-old kid with his back, everybody's got it's all packed, he's got his backpack on, and he swings over to do something else, and he hits this poor woman sitting on the thing on the train. And it's everything I can do
Oh.
to grab that thing off of, but then it's not, there's a hero on the subway, it's lunatic who works at a corporate job, everybody on their phones, you know.
So that's what's bothering you about New York City lately, huh? Not the
Plus
migrants.
the douchebag.
Not the migrants from Venezuela.
They
stealing,
take their bags off.
stealing everyone's iPhones. You know,
No,
let's
take everybody else's
let's
bags off.
ignore that. But a backpack.
Just courteous.
How about all the high beams?
Yeah, they changed the light bulbs. What? That's
No,
why.
but people drive around with their high beams.
Yeah,
No,
that's just
Scott
stupid.
knows they changed.
There are
But you
people
know
are
where
just
they
dumb.
get
They're
it.
LEDs.
No, they changed the
They're
light
LEDs,
bulbs
but no, they also
officially,
don't realize that.
and it's a big story
wrong.
because
It's too bright. It hurts your
it's
eyes.
too
Yeah,
bright.
with the high beams.
I'm a fan of too bright because I suck.
What?
I suck
With
when
your
I'm
old
driving.
eyes?
I got old eyes.
So
I
you drive around with
suck.
your high beams on? You douchebag.
Yes, I do.
He can't ride a scooter.
I can ride a scooter. I haven't crashed in a few years.
Hope you punch yourself in the ribs in the elevator.
Yo, I'm right here. I heard that.
Right next to me.
I heard that.
In the elevator.
I think we did it. Matt owns Gebhards on the Upper West Side. Gebhards Beer Culture. Come in and have a brew, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah, we would appreciate that for
We
real.
would. That'd be nice.
No, and I say we because if your business sucks, that means we can't do this anymore. Because then we're gonna have to do it from my stupid apartment. That's
And
gonna.
I'm
suck.
By the way,
Yeah.
I represented Gebhards at the Pantera show.
And how'd you do that?
The motorcycle vest.
Yeah, baby. All right.
Nice.
Anybody
Was
try to
it
kick your
good?
ass?
No, mad respect.
Matt has for real, really good merch.
We're working on the
The
website.
motorcycle stuff I can't wear. My body is my
Yeah,
body.
I'll wear it.
my
My
body
does have got
sucks.
a-
I'm going to
Real
Phil Lesh
dumpy old
in
body.
Portchester
My body
next week.
sucks for the motorcycle thing.
But
You guys
love
wear the
ass
vest.
chaps.
I don't.
He's got the chaps.
I got the chaps.
He took his chaps off this morning.
I got the chaps. But Matt's got really good merch, really good beer. It's just a cool hang. And then he's got the second joint on 45th between 8th and 9th, just called Beer Culture.
That's called beer culture.
Right. Anything else, Matt?
No, I've got nothing.
How's your bubbles?
Oh, it's all better now.
All right.
Tiny bubble.
You guys made me shit my pants, so.
Yeah, Matt had a sour stomach.
That was all right.
You had a sour- you had a
pretty
sour
good. Still
stomach.
pretty good.
You got a sour
It's just,
stomach.
a little indigestion is all.
Join the private Facebook group, I guess. We got a good group, right, Scott?
They're a great group.
Opie Radio fans on the Facebook, join us, and then you're more on the Instagram though.
No, both.
No, I know, but you're in the
Oh,
chat room all the time.
Yeah, well, we have two. We have the barn and we have green.
We have Green Beer. We have a chat room called Green Beer on my Instagram, Opie Radio, but you got to subscribe.
Oh,
I'm
funny.
sorry, but I'm
No,
trying.
fuck that. Subscribe.
Thank you, because I'm trying to make a few goddamn bucks.
For
Thank you,
once.
Scott.
He's got to pay
Watson.
for his teeth.
They look pretty good.
They're crooked.
Oh, but like on the camera.
Yeah, but
they
we're of
look
a
all
certain
right.
age where that's
They were looking
that's
a
the way
little
it
peanut
was.
buttery during COVID.
Yo, would you get a grill?
And someone called me out. I'm like, you know what? I think they're right.
Uh-oh.
They were looking, and then I did peroxide.
Why?
I put the peroxide in the
Rockside baking soda.
baking soda and a little toothpaste.
You foamed from the mouth for a little
Oh
while?
God, I was foaming.
Yeah,
It was high for a week.
Thai toothpaste with salt in
I
it.
was foaming.
High for a week.
So, all right, let's get out of here.
Thanks for your cooperation, everybody. We'll see you.
Yeah.
Matt greatly appreciates you. I appreciate you. Littlefoot appreciates
I
you.
appreciate you.
I appreciate Littlefoot that he has a corporate job and he's still dumb enough to do this with us.
Pretty dumb.
He's dumb
Yeah,
as
he's,
shit.
he's dumb, right? We have
Pretty
nothing to
dumb.
lose. He has everything. I mean, he's
Ride or die, buddy. Ride or die.
Opie Radio.
Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo.